Everyone thinks the iPhone 17e is going to be boring. Same size, same single camera, same $599 price. But there are a few quiet upgrades that could completely change who this phone is for. And one rumor that could make or break it. We're likely just weeks away from Apple announcing the iPhone 17e, the follow-up to the iPhone 16e. Now, when the 16e launched, it was seen as the safe iPhone. Affordable, reliable, but clearly not flagship. So naturally, expectations for the 17e are cautious. Most people assume it's just a light refresh, a small chip bump, nothing dramatic. But when you actually look at the rumored changes, Dynamic Island, a 19-chip MagSafe, a new modem, this might be more strategic than it looks. So the real question is simple. Is the iPhone 17e just another budget iPhone? Or is it quietly becoming the smartest buy in Apple's lineup? Let's break it down properly. At first glance, not much is changing. Same 6.1-inch size, same single rear camera, likely the same black and white color options. So visually, it won't scream new. But here's where things get interesting. There's a strong rumor that Apple could replace the notch with Dynamic Island. Now that's not just a design tweak. That changes how the phone feels every day. Instead of a static notch just sitting there, Dynamic Island actually moves. It expands for timers. It shows navigation. It handles calls, Face ID, music, AirDrop all in that top area. It makes the phone feel alive. But here's the twist. Some leaks say Apple might keep the notch to cut costs. So right now, this is the biggest question mark. And honestly, it's the upgrade that would make this phone feel truly 2026. Now let's talk about what's probably not changing. The display is expected to stay at 60 Hz, and in 2026, that's a bit conservative. The regular iPhone 17 already moved to 120 Hz. That means smoother scrolling, cleaner animations, better gaming feel. The 17e likely won't get that. If you've never used a 120 Hz phone, you might not notice, but if you have, you definitely will. There's also no strong indication of always-on display coming here. That feature usually stays reserved for the more expensive models. Brightness and HDR performance probably won't match the flagship lineup either. There is a chance Apple slightly reduces the bezels, which would help it look more modern. But overall, this display is about consistency, not innovation. And that tells you exactly where Apple is positioning this device. Now here's where things genuinely improve. The iPhone 17e is expected to use the A19 chip, the same generation chip found in the iPhone 17. Built on Apple's improved 3nm process. On paper, that's about 5 to 10% faster than the A18 and the 16e. Not revolutionary, meaningful. Apps will open instantly. Multitasking will feel smooth. Gaming should run slightly better. AI performance is also expected to improve thanks to updates in the neural engine. But, and this is important, it may not be the full-powered version of the A19. Apple has done this before. Slightly fewer GPU cores, slightly reduced performance. So it's new, but maybe not maxed out. And RAM is still expected to stay at 8 GB, while higher models are moving toward 12 GB. For most people, that won't matter. But it's clear, this phone is powerful, just not pro-level. Now here's where things genuinely improve. Now this might be the upgrade that actually changes daily life. The iPhone 16e didn't support MagSafe. That meant slower wireless charging and no magnetic accessories. The 17e might finally fix that. If it gets MagSafe, you're looking at least 15W wireless charging instead of 7.5W. That's double the speed. But more importantly, convenience. Magnetic chargers that snap perfectly. Car mounts that just click in. Wallets and battery packs that attach instantly. It sounds small. It's not. This is the kind of feature you use every single day. And if Apple adds it at the same $599 price, that's real value. Camera upgrades seem minimal. It's expected to keep the same single 48-megapixel wide lens. No telephoto. No ultra-wide. No major sensor jump. The front camera is likely staying at 12 megapixels, not the newer 18MP found on the iPhone 17. In real life, photos will still look good. Apple's processing is strong. Video will still be reliable. But if you want versatility, zoom options, cinematic flexibility, this isn't that phone. This is for people who want dependable results without thinking too much about it. One upgrade most people won't talk about is the new C1X modem. Apple claims it's up to twice as fast as the pre modem and more energy efficient. That could mean better signal strength and slightly better battery life. It probably won't include Apple's newer N1 Wi-Fi and Bluetooth chip though. So again, improved, but controlled. The price is expected to stay at $599. That's key. If Apple keeps the price the same and adds MagSafe, the A19, and possibly Dynamic Island, this becomes a very strong value play. Launch is rumored for February 2026, similar to how the 16E was released via press announcement. So we likely won't see a big event, just a quiet drop, which honestly fits this phone perfectly. Here's the honest take. If you already have the iPhone 16e, this is probably not worth upgrading. But if you're using something older, maybe an iPhone 13, 12, or even earlier, the 17e could hit a sweet spot. It won't give you 120 Hz. It won't give you multiple cameras. It won't give you flagship luxury. But it might give you modern performance, better connectivity, MagSafe convenience, and possibly dynamic island. This isn't a flashy phone, it's a calculated one. And if Apple gets the balance right, the iPhone 17e might not be exciting, but it could quietly be the smartest iPhone most people should buy. If this review helped, consider liking the video and subscribing for more honest product breakdowns. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.